Welcome to the beautiful town of St. Joseph, Michigan. This is my hometown. It's where I grew up, and we are here this weekend for wedding planning and shopping for venues. So I'm going to take you around my hometown, show you all the wonderful things that St. Joe has to offer, show Ryan some of the wonderful things that St. Joe has to offer, and yeah, let's go. We are day one of venue shopping. It's me, Mama D, and Ryan. So I grew up here. I went to middle school and high school here. So this place holds like a very special, just like place in my heart. I have so many good memories here. And when we thought destination wedding, we thought that this would be the perfect spot to at least look at for, yeah, just to at least look at. So yeah, we're gonna go to venue number one. Okay, we just finished the entire tour. I'm walking back into the ballroom here, which I love this outdoor situation for cocktail hour. The hotel itself is really beautiful, and I love that it's on the water. I mean, it's beautiful. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. So yeah, we have a bunch more tours. So, I mean, I feel like I have a good enough video of this, and we walked around everywhere. So yeah, that is the initial thoughts. This was like one of our favorite places in high school for ice cream. It's called Cabanas, and they have the best cake batter ice cream, which is what I got for the nostalgia. I also got a scoop of cookie dough because you have to, but I'm so excited to like see if it lives up to what I remember. And Mama D over here looks like she got some vegan ice cream. Let's go see how it's doing. What do we think, Mom?
It's great. It's a cookie butter.
Cookie butter ice cream?
Yeah.
Yeah?
With a
It looks
sugar
good.
cone.
Yeah. It looks yummy. Did you try any other flavors?
Yeah, I did try chocolate. That was good too.
Chocolate. Yep, Cabanas for the win. Behind me is one of the hotels that we could potentially have an event at, and it could also potentially be one of the host hotels. They have such a pretty restaurant. It's called the Bistro on the Boulevard. It's outside, indoor-outdoor space. I feel like I'm just giving you all the tours of every place I've been to in my hometown, which is why I'm even considering this. I can't get into the guest rooms today, but I really love just like this hotel in general. It has probably the best view, and it feels like so charming and cute, and they have like outdoor patios, which like there's two little people like hanging out. It's really cute and drinking wine. I do feel like if we use this space, this could be like a perfect like welcome dinner for just like immediate family, and then they have like also the outdoor patio that we could use, so we could do like drinks outside, leave it open on like the night everyone gets in, and then have like dinner there. So that is a potential. When you walk in, it's just so pretty. It looks like really nice. You can't beat this location for sure. Everything is 100% walkable, and if you're a New Yorker, you're gonna want to walk everywhere. So people are gonna walk. We are at the dollar store in St. Joe, and I'm not gonna lie, I love the dollar store. And I haven't been to one, I don't know, I think maybe in like 5 to 6 years at least. So let's see what we find. They always have like good stuff. They have pads, but no tampons. I don't know, do I need tampons from the dollar store? Oh, I feel like they probably have really good treats, like the snacks, like really good like junk food snacks. They probably do. Let's look for some. If anyone who watches Friends, if you know the reference to the snack pack, comment below, because you get extra points if you know what episode of Friends I'm talking about with the snack pack. Also, I'm vanilla. Are you chocolate or vanilla? Let me know. There's this lady, and she was like kind of staring at us, and I just like didn't think anything of it. She said, "Is this your daughter?" About me, and then my mom says yes, and then she's like, "She's so pretty. If I had a daughter that looked like her, I wouldn't let her out of the house." I was like, damn, like that it was a very nice compliment. I will take it, but yeah, I feel like that was a nice little home Midwest little dollar store encounter that you probably only have in little small towns, which was nice. So anyways, we walked out with some soap and some foil, and we got a third thing. Oh, Band-Aids, yeah. So all in all, this was a success. Now we're gonna go back home. I'm gonna change, we're going to dinner. at another restaurant that I like here called Tabor Hill. It's like a winery restaurant. We went there for one of my proms, and I'm gonna take Ryan, so it's Ryan's first time kind of seeing this place. It could be a potential venue, which we're doing like an official tour of that tomorrow. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Okay, bye. Hello from my high school bedroom. This is actually the place where my family moved into senior year. So this is my high school bedroom. I haven't made the bed, it's messy, but that's also how it was in high school. So let's roll with it. Let's roll with what we got going on here. I'm getting ready for dinner. For now, I think I'm just gonna do my typical trick. My skin is like skinning. This Accutane is doing what it's supposed to. I started Accutane, I think, maybe 4 months ago now. If you also want to know how that is going, let me know in the comments and I will do a full Accutane journey update. Does anyone else feel like they revert to kind of their high school selves or world when they get back to their hometowns or towns where they grew up, or just maybe even a different phase of life? I don't know, there's always something that makes me feel a little different when I come home, but I'm also no, Nina, you are 35 years old. You are an adult. You can go do what you want. You can make plans with your friends and not have a curfew. You don't have to explain yourself, but of course, you always still have to explain yourself. Some things never change. Mama D is, as you know, with me, and so we had quite a few fights. Oh my gosh, so many fights. I remember, I was telling Ryan this the other day, I was the queen of sneaking out in high school because I wasn't allowed to do things. So instead of getting in a huge fight and begging my mom to do these things I knew she was gonna say no to, regardless of how well I phrased it, it was easier to just sneak out. So that's what I did. I don't recommend this, by the way. This isn't advice. This is a don't do. Do not recommend, because the amount of things that I could have gotten into, stupid things that I was doing, it just wasn't worth it. It just was not worth it. I'm gonna repeat that because it really wasn't. And I think if you have an open line of communication with your family, with your parents, and once that's established, it's you won't have to sneak out. And sadly, we just didn't have that open line of communication. So that's kind of why I reverted to those ways when it wasn't necessary. If I had just felt heard, or at least if I had been given an explanation as to why I couldn't do something that was actually a logical explanation and not because I said so, I think I would have been so different and things would have turned out so differently for just me and the relationship with my mom specifically. But alas, that is why I am now doing what I do, to share all these little nuggets of knowledge that I've picked up throughout the years. And of course, my relationship with my mom has changed so much and it is in such a healthier place. But when I come back, I think about all the things that happened here. So basically, it's senior year and it is my last night of being able to see my high school friends before I was moving to college. Literally the last night, I had graduated, it was move-in day the next day, and I had one night to see all of my best high school friends because we were all going to different places. And which is really hard, and it's a moment in itself. You're parting ways with the people that are your closest friends that you've been through so much with at this point. And I remember my mom told me that my curfew this night was 9 p.m. Literally 9 p.m. I had to be home by 9 p.m. and we were leaving at 8 or something, or 7:30. We were leaving late for us. And I was so upset. I was just are you serious right now? I have to be back this early, and it was a yes. And so I was okay. And so I came back, and then about an hour later, maybe 2 hours later, I think I tried to go back out again, or I was I'm gonna sneak out and go out again. And it was the one night that I didn't, because I was you know what? it's not worth it. Like, I'm not about to risk my mom being like, you're not going to college. Can't trust you to be anywhere, obviously, which, you know, probably would have been an overreaction, but at the same time, I don't know, a fair reaction at this point. And so I did not end up sneaking out that night. I was actually followed the rules. I'm really glad I did, because who knows what would have happened? Who knows if I would have made it to college if I had gotten caught? So yeah, that was a memory that came up recently that I was telling Ryan. I think Ryan was like, didn't even know how to react to this. He's just like, what? Like, who? How? Like, so many questions. I could see his face like going from like curiosity to confusion, and like him being like, who am I engaged to? Like, what is this? I mean, he knew. He knows that this side of me exists, because obviously I've talked his ear off about me, I guess. Okay, how are we doing here? Oh, my concealer is creasing pretty quickly, which is a big no-no, so let's set that as soon as we can, which is right now. So I just finished watching Owning Manhattan. It's actually good. Like, did any of you watch $1 Million Listing? I think it was on Bravo. It's Ryan Serhant, who now has the show called Owning Manhattan, and it's basically his show and his firm, and like all of the drama and all the gossip and all the real estate that goes on in the show. And I'm not gonna lie, like, it was pretty drama filled. I thought it was gonna kind of be a little bit like Selling Sunset, but it is and it isn't. There's obviously elements of the storytelling because it's just reality TV, so you know there's gonna be a certain thing there, but like, it's actually a very different vibe in a very different way. And I don't know, it was entertaining for being sick. Now the question is, what kind of blush are we gonna go for? I've been using this e.l.f. Halo Glow Beauty Wand. My dress is like an orange color, so I feel like having just like a little bit of this burnt orange copper tint is gonna be perfect with that shimmer. Okay, let's get some liner on. I'm doing this off camera. Okay, I love doing like a teeny tiny wing like this because it kind of almost, once you put mascara on, it just looks like an extension. Also, I have literally 3 of these Lancome Mascara Big Lashes. I love them. I bought all 3 of them because I love this mascara that much, and you've seen me do this. If you haven't, this is my little trick, is that I always coat the top of my lashes too. I think this is what allows me to get a curl without having to fully curl it. I mean, it's pretty. Okay, this is the final fit. I love this look. I love the color of this, and I love the top. I think it's like a perfect dinner dress. The makeup is giving glow, which is what I was hoping for. I'm really happy with it. Yeah, I love it. I think it's a perfect little dinner look. I'm gonna leave the vlog camera behind because I want to be present at dinner, but I'll show you some highlights, of course. Okay, bye. Bob and Ryan are planning more than I am. I'm just over here taking photos and filming.
Neat. You having fun?
Yeah.
You like this place?
I do, it's pretty.
Yeah. You modeling for us? Oh, okay. I thought it was about the venue.
No.
Oh, that's okay. Is how you look at the venue?
Yeah. People want to know what I'm wearing. People
Yeah.
want to know what I'm doing.
You're not the bride yet.
I am. Good morning. Hi, Ryan.
Hi.
We're day 2 of venue shopping. Mama D also here in the driver's seat. We're going to probably my favorite venue that I've seen here. It looks really beautiful. It's like a white barn, farm, rustic, but like luxury situation. At least that's how it was marketed. So we're gonna see in person if that is accurate. So yeah, I'll show you my outfit later because I actually really like this outfit today. But okay, any other thoughts from yesterday, fam?
You liked it.
You liked it? Oh yeah, we went to Tabor Hill last night just for dinner, not for like the venue. We're touring the venue later today. But Ryan was like, oh, I get it. And I was like, finally! The city of St. Joe will be happy for your endorsement. As will Miss St. Joe, Mina Davalori. Okay, bye-bye. So Ryan asked a great question. He asked why I wasn't Miss St. Joe. And I said I wasn't allowed to compete for Miss St. Joe because I was already Miss Michigan Teen at the time. So that title prevented me from competing for my home title. So that is that. Wait, you just said I'm not playing college football because I'm already in the NFL? Yeah. Is that what you said? Yeah, it's kind of like that, I guess. It was a different path for me. That's what I'm saying. It's just a different path. No one path is right or wrong, nor better than any others. Spoken like a true pageant queen. Okay, bye-bye. Okay, I am absolutely in love with this venue. It is so beautiful. I love the white. It was exactly like how I wanted. This is the view from like the upstairs. You can see like the whole barn view. Like, I just think it's so stunning and so pretty. They have like a bunch of other like little nooks and crannies, areas, I should say. They're well fully thought out areas of different places as far as like the ceremony, like little wine bars. They have a cigar bar. Like, there's so many cute things here. I really love it. It's really, really pretty. What do we think?
Mic'd up now? Mm-hmm. I like it a lot.
Otherwise the people can't hear you.
I don't think we can show people certain shots because if we go with this, then it's gonna be a surprise.
It's gonna be like the main thing.
Yeah, all your YouTube followers are gonna, spill the beans.
Yeah. That's okay. This is your like exclusive sneak peek.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, because it's gonna look different.
I love it.
What are your thoughts?
I love this place. It's pretty, and I love the setting.
What are we thinking? Like Indian American ceremony?
Definitely the American ceremony. Also the Indian. I can see the Indian as well.
Yeah.
So. Yeah.
Lots of cool spaces. Very homey. Okay, we'll see what else is there. Did you push record? Yeah, so in an ideal world, this is where the ceremony is. I want just the plain water background, the mandap, which is like just ever so beautifully decorated, but not over the top because I just want natural Lake Michigan scenery, and then just chairs. That's the ideal world. I don't know if they're gonna let us do it because it's a public beach, so we gotta ask for permission. I feel like we could have like a tent, like a, what's the word? You know where they have tents off to the side where it's kind of like you have the shady area where you could do like snacks and drinks and have like hors d'oeuvres and like a welcome cocktail sort of thing for the ceremony. Oh yeah, you can't serve alcohol on beaches, so it would have to be like coconut water, which I'm fine with.
Yeah, coconut water.
You can't, so this is the reason why I liked our place, because I was saying if we did get married on the other side, which is that side over here, and that's where our condo is, that's where we could have people, that's where we could have people come into our pool area, which is like a beautiful area, and they could do drinks there. So that's the advantage of having it there. I just want a lot of exceptions to the rules. Ryan's a rule follower, I'm not. It's not that I'm not a rule follower, I just always question them. I feel like you need to know the rules to question the rules and to like understand which rules you're gonna ask to either be bent slightly or break. I feel like,
to quote Picasso.
Is that what Picasso said? Oh, I didn't know that. I think Ryan said that to me once.
You're not following the rules, you're just asking them to bend the rules, not even bend, like modify a little bit.
Yeah.
And then only if they agree it's happening. You're not doing if they don't agree anyway. So.
I know. All right, we got more to see. Bye-bye. So we moved into this condo building my senior year of high school, and my mom and I have like a ridiculous amount of emotional attachment to it because at this point my dad had already moved to Syracuse and he was working there, and my mom stayed with me to finish out my senior year essentially because I was being a brat and I didn't want to move, which I am still happy about and was very nice of my parents to both agree to. So like we've had this place since, and like we just can't seem to unload it because it's just a very nostalgic place to be in, which I feel like we do need to part ways with. It is time, the time has come, but it's like such a pretty like little area. Like the pool is beautiful. There's like a little pool house, which is where I was saying we could do, like people could come back to if we did the ceremony on the beach the way that I would have liked for it to do. The pool is super cute. I should give you like a whole tour of this. All right, we're at the next venue. This venue is specifically a venue I had in mind for the Sangeet night. I think that's the only thing that will work here. It's like a really beautiful sort of warehouse kind of vibe. Like I love these barn door entrance sort of situation that would be happening. And you enter through that way and then you would come in and then this is like the whole arena essentially. So I liked it because it's like a blank canvas, it's a blank space, you can do a lot with it. And I feel like that's what's perfect for like a Sangeet night because it's just a big sort of, essentially we'd have like a big stage like dance floor and like all the decor and stuff around it because I'm gonna be dancing, I'm gonna be singing, I'm gonna be doing all the things. A lot of my friends are gonna do things. Like I have talented friends, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm pretty excited for Sangeet night. That's like actually the night that I'm most excited about. This is like currently set up for a reception. I think they have a wedding tomorrow. So yeah, we shall see. We got lunch at my all-time favorite sandwich spot. It's called Baguette de France. It is the best sandwich I've ever had. I'm not even kidding you. Like honestly better than anywhere else. Like there's something about their sauce. They have this like amazing garlic sauce that just so good. I haven't had anything like it. And they have like a bunch of veggie meat and like veggie chicken options and it is just so good. So if anyone is ever in this area, you have to get this sandwich. This is my third day in the row getting this sandwich. I will say, even Ryan likes this, and he's not biased. He finally understands it, and he's like, that sauce is so good. And I was like, I know. So, yeah. We're gonna eat lunch. We have one final venue tour, and then we'll have some decisions to make. So, let's see what happens. We get to pass the do not enter sign. He said it was okay, he gave me permission. Whee! Wait, this is a beautiful walk. So essentially your guests walk from there through here, and then they get to the reception tent. This is Tabor Hill. It's one of my favorite vineyards. I don't remember the wine though, because now that I don't drink, I just haven't had it in so many years, so I don't actually remember how good it is. So I can't vouch for that, but I love this area. I love this scenery. I think it's beautiful. It's like one of my favorites. I'm just really worried that it's gonna be really hot, especially when you're dancing. I don't know, it gets hotter than when you're dancing. The venue is stunning. There's nothing wrong with it at all. It's so beautiful, but just some things that I'm considering out loud. How cute this is. It's a beautiful little farm. Little cows, animals, donkeys. Like, so adorable. We are going to visit one of my high school friends tonight, so we stopped and picked up these beautiful little flowers from this little cute market. Mom got some blueberries and Michigan cherries, and yeah, it's just really cute. It's making me really happy. As you can see, this is the pool area, which I love. This is also like the channel and the harbor, which is really pretty. What I love about this place specifically is that you can actually like go directly to the pier from out here. Let's do that, which is a really nice little bonus. So this is where I would come out and do like a little daily walk in high school, which was so nice. Obviously very lucky to have that. And oh man, I actually forgot my key to the actual gate. It's locked right now because I don't have the key. But basically you go all the way out this way and it's directly to Lake Michigan and to the pier and the beach, which is really nice. So I was thinking, because there's like the Pavilion, which is where we would be having our ceremony, essentially I would be walking out through this gate into the ceremony space. So I would be able to like get ready at our place and like use like the pool house to get ready, which is really cute. And then we would all walk out basically through here and then directly to like the wedding ceremony in an ideal world, if all of it works out. But like the one thing I don't love is like when you're at the pavilion, which I'll show you, it's like the blue, this like little blue awning, and it's covered and it's beautiful, but when you're there, you still don't get like the best view of the lake and beach itself. There's a big statue that kind of obstructs that view, which is a bummer. And that's like the one drawback, is that you're on the beach and you can see it like from when you're actually there, but the pictures are all gonna have like the statue and more of like the lighthouse and the pier, not the actual beautiful lake, which is what I really want. So that's the one thing. But yeah, that's like the little tour of the space. This is the pavilion I was talking about if I were to walk out, and then this is where one of these ceremonies could potentially be. I can definitely see it like decorated. It would be like a beautiful mandap, a beautiful backdrop. I love it, but as you can see, like the view is like a little obstructed. The statue is beautiful, but that's primarily what would be in all the pictures, and that's what I just don't love about it, because the lake itself is stunning and you do not need anything except the beautiful lake in the background, which is what makes it so pretty, I think, in my opinion. So I think that's like the one concern about that. So we've got a lot of options. We saw a lot of different venues today. If you are at all thinking about a visit to the Southwest Michigan area, or if you're even thinking about maybe a destination wedding in this area, I highly recommend it, because there's so many venues. There's venues that we looked at that I didn't even like get a chance to put in the vlog because it just got to be really long. So there's so many beautiful places here. The people are unmatched. Everyone is so welcoming, so kind. It's that Midwestern hospitality. And they're just so excited to like bring you into their homes, which is what it felt like every single place that we went, which is what makes it so special. So yeah, if you are at all thinking about it and you come to this area, let me know. Let me know if you tried any of the recommendations, especially food-wise, because there's a couple. I don't think I mentioned Tosi's. I don't think I got Tosi's Cafe into the vlog, but Tosi's Cafe, the restaurant Tosi's, and Bit of Swiss, definitely must-haves. Check out while you're here. The cafe is just so cute. Another place that I might not have mentioned is Kilwin's, which they have really yummy caramel apples, ice cream, chocolate cafe is also there. There's just so many, the list goes on. Chan's Garden, I didn't get a chance to also put in here, but they have incredible Chinese food. So yeah, there's so many like lovely little places, and St. Joseph really is like just a special little town on the beach. It really is. It holds such a little special place in my heart. Obviously, it is the community that raised me, and I grew up here, and so many wonderful things have happened for me and my family here. So yeah, so I just really love it. This isn't sponsored or anything remotely. This is me just like paying honor to my roots. I hope you enjoyed the vlog. I hope you enjoyed coming venue shopping with us. I had a fun time taking you around, so that was really cool. We definitely have some decisions to make as to what's going to happen next. We have some conversations to be had, all kinds of things to be happening behind the scenes. So once hopefully we've made some decisions, I'll keep you posted on that. But until then, please like, comment, subscribe, share this video with someone who might be planning a little vacay or maybe even a destination wedding to give a couple ideas. And yeah, it really does help in building the community that I hope we can build here. So leave me your questions, comments, all the things, weddings or not weddings, happy to share and make those videos. And until then, I will see you next time. Bye.